Hello, I'm Dakota from Fit You Coaching, and today I want to talk about how to stick to your goals. Now, we're a little ways out from New Year's resolutions. Maybe you made a New Year's resolution, maybe you're still sticking to it, maybe you never made one and you have some goals you want to put together. Hopefully, with these 5 steps, you're going to be able to stick to whatever goals you decide to choose a little bit easier. So, the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we have a goal that you actually want to achieve. So, a lot of times we can see commercials or advertisements and they're wanting us to lose weight, or they're wanting us to go to the gym more because they want to sell gym memberships. And all of this is going to be kind of in the vein of being more active and fitness goals, but we want to choose those goals that are going to be what we want to achieve. Because if at the end of trying so hard to achieve this goal, you achieve it, and then you come to realize, I didn't actually want this, then what was all of that for? So we want to start out with keeping you in mind with your goals, because you are the one, after all, that's going to have to put in all the work to get to the end of the process and achieve the goal. So next up, we want to have a realistic timeline for that goal that we want to achieve. So something to think about here is maybe you decide that you want to run a marathon. Now, if you've never run before, doing a marathon next week probably isn't a very realistic timeline. It's not going to be setting you up for success. So you've decided that you want to run the marathon, and let's say if you've not really run too much, but you're still pretty active, maybe in 12 months you want to run a marathon. So that's going to give you enough time to train and get your body prepared for that end goal. Now, let's also be specific with our goals. So with that, maybe our goal is weight loss. We want to lose some weight, but the goal, lose some weight, is very vague. 1 pound, 2 pounds, 10 pounds, 50 pounds? Having that goal specific is going to know when you've reached it. Because if your goal is just to lose some weight, you go to the gym for 6 months and you're down 1 pound, maybe that's all you wanted, but maybe you wanted more and then you're not really satisfied with the goal, but you didn't really have a goal to begin with. So that's kind of where the specific comes in. It's going to let you know how close you are to achieving your goal, and it's going to let you know when you get to that goal. So next up, we want to have some smaller goals. So we're going to add in smaller goals. So for that, let's go back to the marathon example. You've decided that you want to do the marathon in 12 months. The specific goal is run the marathon. Now those smaller goals are going to help you go from, just everyday running to the goal. You're going to have some more checkpoints along the way. Maybe we say in 3 months we want to run a 5K, and then in 6 months we want to run a 10K. That's going to give you some more boxes to check off along the way. It's going to help you kind of gauge if you're on the right track to reaching your overall goal. And then, you're getting a little bit more reward as you go through. Because if we have to wait 12 years or 12 months until we get to our marathon, that's a long time to wait for, that satisfaction of accomplishing. Checking off in 3 months that I did a 5K, I'm on my way, that's super helpful to keep you motivated and going towards your overall big goal. And then the last goal that we want, or the last step, is fun. So this, to me, fun with an N, is the most important, because if you don't enjoy what you're doing, you don't enjoy the process, it's going to be very challenging to stick to it. So when I'm coaching, I always want people to leave the workouts, or just as they're going through everything, to leave with a smile on their face. Because, again, we're sticking with some fitness goals here. If you go to the gym every day and you just leave dreading it and you're not having any fun, you're not going to want to go back, or it's going to be very hard to get yourself to go back. You'll probably be able to do it for a little while, maybe a week or a month, maybe 6 months. But with our marathon example, you've got to be going for 12 months. That's very hard to maintain if you're not enjoying what you're doing. If you leave the gym every day, you're smiling, you're feeling excited about what you're doing, you're loving the process, you're going to want to keep going back because it's fun. So that's why I think it's the most important. But again, all 5 of these are going to help get you on your path to reaching these goals Make sure it's something that you specifically want to do. Make sure you have a realistic timeline. Make sure that you have the specific goal in mind. Make sure you're adding in smaller goals so that you can check them off along the way onto the big goal. And then make sure that it's something that you have fun doing. So I hope this was super helpful for you. I hope it gets you to your goals and helps you enjoy the process.